And today, I want to share something that can change your connection forever. 7 simple ways to increase her pleasure and make you a god in bed, not through tricks or pressure, but by understanding her body, her emotions, and her needs. Before we dive in, I want to ask, where are you watching from? Drop it in the comments because I love seeing this community of men growing all around the world. And if you want more honest, science-based health and intimacy tips, hit that like button and subscribe. It helps more than you know. All right, let's get started. Here's the myth. Great sex is all about stamina, penetration, and how big or strong you are. Here's the truth. For most women, pleasure is about connection, anticipation, and attention to the right places, not just the obvious ones. Biologically, women's arousal works differently than men's. Emotionally, they need safety and closeness before their bodies open up to full pleasure. Practically, that means rushing, guessing, or focusing only on penetration almost always leaves her unsatisfied. But here's the good news. Once you understand her biology and her psychology, intimacy becomes easier, more exciting, and more rewarding, not just for her, but for you too. As a urologist, I don't just treat erectile dysfunction or testosterone imbalance. I spend my days talking with men and women about what actually makes intimacy fulfilling and what quietly kills desire in long-term relationships. I've seen men who thought their sex life was over at 55 come back stronger, more confident, and more connected with their partners than ever before, simply by making a few adjustments. So let me walk you through the 7 habits that change everything. Each one will explain the science, the emotional payoff, and the real-life how-to. Habit number 1, schedule intimacy, don't wait for spontaneity. Sounds unromantic, right? But here's the biology. Spontaneous desire often fades in long-term relationships, especially for women after 40 or 50. Hormone shifts mean desire doesn't always come first. Arousal leads to desire, not the other way around. Emotionally, scheduling intimacy removes the anxiety of guessing, will tonight be the night? It creates anticipation, like looking forward to a special dinner or trip. And practically, it means you and your partner have a protected time for connection no matter how busy life gets. Try this. Say, I'd love to plan Saturday night just for us. No phones, no distractions, just us. You'll be amazed how much that small shift changes her mindset. Habit number 2, learn her anatomy, especially the clitoris. Here's the shocker. Only 20% of women orgasm consistently from penetration alone. The other 80% need clitoral stimulation. Biologically, the clitoris has over 8,000 nerve endings, twice as many as the penis, and its structure extends internally, wrapping around the vagina like roots of a tree. So when you think of the G-spot, it's actually part of this larger clitoral network. Emotionally, focusing on her clitoris shows you care about her pleasure, not just yours. Practically, it means slowing down, using your hands, your mouth, or even toys, and treating clitoral stimulation as the main event, not just the warm-up. Ask yourself, do I know exactly what she enjoys most? If not, that's your new mission. Habit number 3, make it about her, not just you. This is where a lot of men stumble. You finish, she doesn't, and over time, she loses interest. Biologically, prioritizing her orgasm increases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which makes her crave closeness again. Emotionally, it makes her feel seen, valued, and desired. Practically, it may mean using your hands, your tongue, or introducing a vibrator as a teammate, not a competitor. Remember, your penis is one tool, but it's not the only one. The more pleasure she associates with intimacy, the more often she'll want it. Habit number 4, slow down, way down. On average, men orgasm in 3 to 5 minutes. Women, 30 to 50 minutes. That's biology, not failure. When you slow down, long kisses, massage, teasing, you align with her natural rhythm. Emotionally, she feels safe and desired. Practically, it means extending foreplay, delaying penetration, or even letting her orgasm first before you enter. Flip the script. Foreplay isn't the warm-up, it's the main event. Penetration is just one chapter in the story. Habit number 5, use lube without shame. Here's a biological fact. After menopause, estrogen drops and natural lubrication decreases, even if she's turned on. That dryness can cause pain, which kills desire. Lube fixes this. Emotionally, it says, your comfort matters to me. Practically, it reduces friction, prevents irritation, and enhances sensation for both of you. Think of it like oiling an engine. It's not a weakness, it's smart maintenance. Habit number 6, meet in the middle. Desire mismatch is normal. Most couples don't want sex at the same frequency. That's not broken, it's human. Biologically, libido is influenced by stress, sleep, hormones, and health. Emotionally, constant rejection creates distance. Practically, meeting in the middle might mean being intimate in different ways, cuddling, oral, touch, without always expecting penetration. Take the pressure off, ask, what would feel good for you tonight? Sometimes the answer is full intimacy, sometimes it's closeness without intercourse. Both count. Habit number 7, communicate outside the bedroom. This is the glue. Most couples never talk about sex openly. Biologically, unspoken stress raises cortisol, which lowers testosterone and libido. Emotionally, silence creates resentment. Practically, it means having calm, honest talks outside the bedroom about what feels good, what doesn't, and what you'd like to try. Use I statements. I'd love more closeness instead of you never want sex. If needed, involve a sex therapist or doctor because intimacy is health, not shame. So here's your game plan. Pick one habit from this list and try it this week. Don't overwhelm yourself. Talk with your partner about it ahead of time. Set the expectation, not the surprise. Pay attention to how she responds, not just physically, but emotionally. Over time, layer in the other habits. That's how you create intimacy that feels fresh, exciting, and deeply satisfying, even after decades together. And let me say this clearly. If you've been struggling, whether it's performance anxiety, mismatched desire, or just feeling disconnected, it's not too late. Age is not the end of pleasure. I've seen men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s reignite passion in their marriages. The key isn't being perfect, it's being willing to learn, to try, and to care about her experience as much as your own. So remember, great intimacy isn't about lasting hours or having tricks up your sleeve. It's about slowing down, focusing on her body, her emotions, and her pleasure. When you do that, not only will she feel more satisfied, you'll feel more confident, more connected, and more alive. If this video gave you something valuable, please hit that like button, drop a comment, tell me where you're watching from,